tell us a little bit more about what went into choosing the Ressa?
Well, as a jury, it's always difficult because there are so many, unfortunately, cases out there that we could choose from. We had a whole bunch of, sad stories. But David's was sadder, I think, than most. He's been in prison since 2001. He has still not had any trial, so he has had no chance of defending himself in front of a jury. And he has been deprived all kind of contacts with his family since 2005. And of course that is unacceptable, totally unacceptable. And therefore he is our choice this year.
This is your third year as a jury member. You were the chair of the jury this year. What makes this year, first of all, what is the Guillermo Cano World Press Freedom Award, and what makes this year different?
Well, it is an award to put the limelight on the importance of the role of a journalist if you want to have a true democracy in a country, and it's always awarded by UNESCO on this day, which is the day of the press freedom. And it's a way of really highlighting the importance of a whole profession, and that there are so many journalists out there that are unjustifiedly in captivity, in jail, for different reasons. The difference this year, I think, was that among all these cases, as I mentioned before, there was one case that was more scary than the others. And of course, if you have a person who's been in prison for 16 years for trying to do his job in his native country, voluntarily leaving Sweden to go back to Eritrea to try to bring a true democracy to his country by helping to establish a quite normal newspaper. And he did quite ordinary stories, and then now he's been in jail for 16 years. He has had no trial, he has no way of communicating with the outside world. There was a case that we found too depressing to not do anything, and I'm really happy that we had an unanimous jury, that we were all in agreement that this year the award should go to David Isaac.
And the last question is, you are an experienced journalist. I mean, how do you describe journalism in today's world?
More important than ever, I would say. I mean, there are so many ways nowadays for people that have a bad influence on society, people that have their own cause for wanting to paint a picture of the world the way they want it to be perceived. They could so easily make their voice heard. I'm a big fan of internet, I'm a big fan of social media, but the backside of this is that without us journalists, there would be no one out there really scrutinizing the power, really bringing forward alternative facts, alternative pictures of those that the evil forces want us to believe. And I think that is more important than ever if we want to have well-functioning democracies out there, which we do want to, I hope.
Thank you. Thank you so much.